True. Next we have Josh. Next we have Daniel. Next we have Gino. Next we have Kai.
Are you filming?
AJ.
Gracias. I know, huh?
AJ.
I was looking at I wonder how teams
Jalen.
the Cowboys got us all figured out.
Harrison. Tamani. Sierra. John. Latumba. Javion. Elijah. Oso. Okay, now for the individual awards. The coach will be giving these out. Both offense and defense, they were able to play halfback, fullback, middle linebacker, outside linebacker, and safety. The two backs of the years go to AJ Velasquez and Mekhi Burnett.
This award is for defensive MVP. A lot of guys played really hard out there on defense. Did a really good job of shutting a lot of teams down. We even had a few shutouts. But overall, our number one hitter and biggest standout defensive MVP is Gino. Next award we have is for the offensive MVP. When I voted on or re-voted on this one, I thought it was pretty obvious. Guy did a very good job this year, keeping calm in a lot of heated situations. Came through and made a lot of big plays, and also ran the ball really hard and got a lot of tough yardage for us. Our offensive MVP is Jonathan Triple J Newsom. Next award I have is for Lineman of the Year. Okay, all of the, I want to say one thing, parents out there, all of the linemen got incredibly much better as the season progressed. They all did a very good job, and I'm really proud of every one of them. They all tried really hard. But the most consistent overall, and
who the coaches agree was probably the most valuable player on the junior Pee Wee level. This player played both offense and defense. When he came to play, he came to play. He's a coach's player. He's a leader. This Warrior of the Year goes to Josiah Yaya Mataga. Junior Warriors. It's our little guys, so we want to make them feel at home. Get out everybody's attention. This is the future of the Warriors right here. And there's been a lot of improvement in attitude along with playing skills this year on these boys. So with no further ado, I'd like to pass out the awards to these boys tonight. And the first, and also let me thank my coaches too. Coach Mike, and congratulations. And give one of those buckets too. To the Warriors. Mikey. Take it out. Take it out. And here's your other trophy.
Hey, next time,
my next player, we called him the Missile. This boy can hit harder than any little boy I've ever seen hit. So I look forward to coaching him again. Congratulations. This next player, Philip, he must have ran, I don't know how many touchdowns he ran, but you used to see him. He was the one running a lot of touchdowns, and there's another running back that we have too, but this is one of our star running backs, Philip. Congratulations, Philip. Oh, okay. And this one here, this one's my special football player here too. This is the quarterback on the team. This is Spencer, number 12. Spencer, you did a great job this year. Congratulations.
Hold on. I know it's his son, so he can't say too much. He threw this boy into the fire. Let me tell you, the boy never played football before in his life. He put him at quarterback. God bless him. Spence stayed tough, baby. Our line didn't block. Just remember that.
All right, here's somebody who came at the beginning of the year who I didn't know how good he really was, but he kept coming, he kept bringing it. This is probably the most improved player on the team, and I can't wait to see him do big things next year and all the way up through high school and into college and probably going to be a pro. Good job.
Guess what? You got a pretty good show. I found some.
Now, this boy right here is probably the best lineman we had. There was a couple of great linemen, but this lineman right here, he held it down all year. Josiah, give it up for Josiah. What can I say about Tubbs? Tubbs is a hard hitter. He made more tackles this year, I think, than anybody on this team.
He shut it down. He played defense, and he was one of my superstar defensive players of the year. Tubbs. Now for one of my 4-year-olds, one of my youngest players on the team, who had the most heart and showed up every day for practice, ready to play, ready to hit. And let me tell you, he's probably the hardest hitting 4-year-old you will ever meet and you ever see in your life. And I look forward to seeing you come back next year and coach. Here, Jamil. And my other superstar running back right here, Talik. Talik scored a lot of touchdowns too this year. He came from the Bombers and he came over to the Warriors this year. This is his first year with us, but I can't wait to see him for many more years here at the Warriors. Congratulations, Talik. Keep up that hard running. Jojo played hard. Jojo played tough. He played offense. He played defense. He ran the ball. He came with a good attitude every day to practice. And keep up the good work, Jojo. We will see you next year, okay? Congratulations. Renell. I always called him Ronaldo every day at practice, but it was Renell. Renell, I think he got a little bit hurt at the end of the season, but he played every game hard for me. He's going to be a superstar running back one day. I can see it. You keep playing hard, and congratulations, Renell. Thank everybody for coming out and supporting the Warriors. Thank you very much for letting me be a coach this year, and I'll turn the mic back over. Thank you, Fred.
My name is Coach Riley. If there's any faces that do not know me in this room, I have been associated with the Warrior organization for quite a while now. And as of right now, I am one of the freshman coaches here at Reardon High School. So if you notice to my left-hand side, the varsity group, we only have 11 kids. And I will tell you the story behind this 11 kids right now. We started off the season with only 9 registered players. 9. This group right here is so special to us as coaches because unlike any other group, we had to piece this group piece by piece. We had to ask our original 9 players, hey, if you go to school, if you have a buddy who wants to play football, have him come sign with the Warriors. So most of them came. We ended up the season with 23, correct? 23 players. And majority of these players did not start from week 1 of football. So with this group right here, that was the reason why they were a special group. On top of that, the 9 kids that we had, probably only 4 of them were returning football players. Most of them have never played football before. Most of them just heard about the Warriors, and most of them decided to come to try out. So our job as coaches, coaching this age group right here, because this age group right here, they are in a transition phase of their lives, ladies and gentlemen, becoming young men about to step into a wild and unknown world, which is high school. So our job was not only on the football field, but it was also off the football field, like any other coach here. But with this group of kids, since they are 8th graders about to become freshmen, that is why this group was extra special to us. So we started off the season with 9 registered players. We ended with 23 players on our roster. Most of them never showed up in practice due to hardships to their families, transportation, travel plans, school, curriculum, schedules, pre-made schedules, but we worked with what we had. And ladies and gentlemen, we as a coaching staff are very proud to present to you the 2012 Fall Varsity Players for the San Francisco Warriors. So with that being said, we would like to hand out some awards right now to our players. We would like to give out our participation awards right now to these players. First of all, running back, outside linebacker, Christopher Kennedy. Captain, left tackle, defensive tackle, Ryan Rosales. Defensive end, offensive guard, Renee Arrutia. Fullback / middle linebacker, Edwin Sierra. Left guard, nose tackle, Philip Gualavi. Center, Michael Mata. Returning player, captain, outside linebacker, backup quarterback, Jabronio Ruiz. Returning player, cornerback, wide receiver, Vincent Frias. Returning player, cornerback, wide receiver, Jackson Tawai. First-year player, wide receiver, punt returner, kick returner, Saini Saini. Returning player, fullback, middle linebacker, Folasa Tofi. Our special awards go out. Our defensive MVP. This kid was a borderline athlete. Came in with, typical young man who's exploring his way through life, but really studied the game through practice. And our biggest focus on this kid was to step up academically. And he sacrificed a lot, and he improved his grades throughout the year. And for that, I'm very proud to present our defensive MVP to Renee Urrutia. Our offensive MVP goes to probably the heart and soul of this team who is not here tonight. this player plays one, or probably the most toughest position there is in football, and that is quarterback. Offensive MVP goes to Will Defeat. Our most improved player of the year played with us last year. Made strides tremendously at a new position that we put him. Ladies and gentlemen, another player who is not here tonight, most improved player goes to Elijah Corpus. Our lineman of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, this kid has been with us ever since he was in the 6th grade, and he has played hard, dedicated football. What makes this kid special above every other kid that I've coached in my short career as a coach is his willingness to learn. He never settles for what people are saying. He's always willing to learn. To me, I think he is a blessing to this organization. Lineman of the year goes to Mr. Ryan Rosales. Our Warrior of the Year. I'm not sure if the aforementioned coaches have mentioned what Warrior of the Year means. Warrior of the Year means to us is a student athlete who resembles and symbolizes the game of football on and off the field. He symbolizes the hard work of his parents by coming to practice every day to work. He remembers the values that his parents have taught him ever since he was a kid, respectful and always willing to learn. Warrior of the Year goes to a new player that came in this year, Mr. Lutilano. Finally, our Back of the Year. This award goes to this one player who's been with us for 3 seasons. He's never won an award before, because we've had 2 stud running backs who played before him, and he's learned a lot from them. Ladies and gentlemen, our Back of the Year award goes to Mr. Chris Kennedy. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know, as a strong father in your household, you need to have a very good and loving wife as the backbone of your whole entire family. For us coaches, we had our strong backbone sitting right here to our right, Ms. Christine Rosales. With that being said, I'd like to share one more story about this team. For everybody in this room, these kids joined the season with added pressure already on their shoulders. They knew that the team before him went 13-0, outstanding players, and have all moved on to high school. We never mentioned that to them, but they knew about it. Along with that added pressure, he moved on, he played hard. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I would like for every single one of you to put your hands together for the 2012 Varsity San Francisco Warriors football team.
Let's go!
determination, fighting through the ups and downs. This game is a lot like life. And these boys here, the majority of the team last spring had a very tough season. Kids moving up from the lower level, it's a big adjustment, big jump up. From a team that didn't win a whole lot of games, they all came back with some added additions, some welcome additions to the team. Before Coach Mondo gets on the mic, we'll talk about the vision that he had. The vision of teaching these boys what it takes from the get-go, through conditioning. While some of our other teams were practicing plays, all we did was run. We ran some more. That running built character. These are fine young men. 11-0 did not happen overnight. We played teams that were much more talented than us. Bigger, faster, stronger. But they didn't go undefeated. The coaches, Coach Ari, Coach Karaj, Coach Jeremy, and head coach Mondo Campbell, all had the same goal, same vision. And it's not often that you have a coaching staff, whether it's youth or high school, that all agree, have the same vision, and work together. So, Coach is going to talk, because it was his vision. He put this team together. Give it up for Coach Mondo Campbell.
I'd just like to thank everybody for giving us a chance to coach your kids. Great group of kids. A lot of the new kids that came in, skeptical at first, they were a little scared. And as the season went on, they got, confidence. Got better. And as he said, the vision, I don't think they had the same vision as me. They just bought into it after we started winning. Because I turned into a disciplinarian as the season went on, and I really believe it went family, school, sports, and then whatever else they needed to do, and I preached it to them. And when they fall out of line, or started falling out of line, I benched them. The next man stepped in, the next player stepped in. And as the season went on, we got better and better because everybody started believing in the system. But, I'd like to thank these coaches because I couldn't do it by myself. I walked away half the time at practice. I walked away. This is what we're going to do. I put it in. They did it. I give a hand to these coaches. Only one more thing I need to try to do is get Coach Ari to say more than 2-3 words to everybody besides just to me, on the side. But, let's get into getting out these trophies real fast. Let's say one more thing. We went to a Vegas tournament and we went 19 deep down there out of the 32 kids. And when we got there, little by little, things started happening where the team started getting smaller and smaller and smaller. But these boys went on the field and gave all they got and brought back a third place trophy. Third place overall trophy. That was a heck of a job. Went down there as 12-years-old, played in a 13-year-old bracket, basically. And brought back, played basically in a young midget bracket. Brought back third place. Pretty good job. But let's get to these trophies. First up, I guess they lined up by size. First up, we got CJ. Next up, we got Rashawn. Caesar.
Walang picture kasi nasa hindi ko maano. Kailangan.
Next up, we got Derek. Or honestly, we don't even know what his name is. I got a birth certificate. He don't have a first name. We call him what we want. Next up, we got JJ. Next up, we got David. Next up. Look at this look.
My brother.
I said name. team, Jason. So now I'm going to hand over the mic to the other coaches so they can hand out the individual team awards. Individual awards. These next two kids, young men, both of them, we couldn't give one award, we had to choose two. Both of them heart and soul the defense. Our defense followed them. We went 11-0, but teams did score on us. And there were times when we found ourselves with our backs against the wall. And we relied heavily on these two kids, these two young men, to make a play. Something special happened. Coach Mondo will tell this one young man, I need the ball. Next play, he brings the ball to the sideline and hands it to Coach Mondo. Okay. The next young man, probably one of the most vicious tacklers that I've ever coached. Coached some very good young linebackers, some are playing college right now. One of the most vicious tacklers that I've ever come across. The first young man I don't see. I know. This young man makes you pull your hair out as you're coaching. Very talented, and it's as if he's rewriting the book on how to play football. You tell him to line up a certain way. He lines up 15 yards deep, but he's making tackles at the line of scrimmage. There's no right way or wrong way to play the game as long as you get the job done. And this young man, if he continues to grow, he will continue to grow. If he continues to play the game and keeps his grades up as he does, I believe he's close to 4.0. He will be a very good football player with a bright future. Co-MVP for 2012 Junior Midgets, Fanoti Filippo. This other young man, who I just mentioned, one of the most vicious, aggressive tacklers I've ever coached at any level. Not only is he vicious, he is the ultimate team leader. He knows how to get his teammates going. And that's what a team leader does. One of the most respectful young men that I've coached since being with the Warriors. You ask him to do something, he does it. Good sense of humor, just like every other kid. There's times where you have to reel him back in and remind him that he's a kid. This young man, flat out, hands down, and I can say this, if he was with us in Las Vegas, that team didn't stand a chance. For the other co-defensive MVP, Jason Louis.
Okay, I'm going to introduce the lineman of the year. And I want to thank all the parents, all the kids that were out there for their support. This year, it was a special team this year. Obviously, we won 11-0. I think we would have kept winning. Obviously, these kids have a great future ahead of them. They were very successful, and with this year, we gave them a good work ethic. And I hope they carry that on, and they know that to be a champion, you got to work hard. We had a lot of linemen on our team, and they were all great linemen. It was pretty tough to pick a top lineman, but this guy stood above the rest. We put him on offense and defense, and he really found his groove this year. And it was Keelan Best.
So I'm going to introduce the most improved junior midget. And I actually coached this kid when he first started playing football at the junior Pee Wee level. He didn't know nothing about what he was doing, but slowly evolved into an athlete that could do whatever you asked him, and even when you least expected it. Pulled off some spectacular catches, played some good defense, was a well-coached kid. He's a good kid. Sometimes some of the guys on the team call him Sunshine because of his red hair. Hey, wait. This dude is a bad fencer. He will stab you. Now, for most improved, Jackson Walker. This next kid, my first year coaching him, actually his first year with the Warrior family, and he came from another football team that wasn't so good, but I'm sure he stood out. I'm sure he will stand out wherever he goes. I mean, not much that you can't say about him. He's going to be an excellent player. He's got a bright future ahead of him. He plays running back. I think he might end up being a receiver or a corner with the right coaching, but he made plays when we needed him to, especially in the championship game. He made plays when you asked him, just like all of our kids did. When it was down to the wire and we needed a player too, we could lean on these kids and they would come through, and that's why we were successful, because we played like that. For offensive MVP, Arion Mitchell.
Player, he was a very calm, hardly ever known he was there. Matter of fact, half the time he wasn't there and showing up late, getting dressed and, pulling up his pants, getting his hair done, something happening. But he always done what was asked. We needed him at corner, he went to corner. We needed him at linebacker, he went to linebacker. We needed him to run the ball, he ran the ball. And I was really up and down with this award until we were in Vegas. And we were playing a team from Idaho that was like, I said, what? This was the team in Idaho that we played. They were big. And this kid, he just showed up and he was just making plays all over the field. Very consistent player. My back of the year is Rashawn Williams.
By the way, this is one of the Bone Thugs in Harmony.
Last one up. I fought in tugs with Coach Fred all during the off season for this kid. I said, I need him. You don't imagine what I could do with this team if I had him. And he was, no, don't work like that. I said, but he's in the 7th grade. And they were going, no. I won the battle, let's put it that way. Ended up winning the battle. I had the privilege, me and Coach Josh both had the privilege of coaching him from day one of him playing football. There was times that I asked him when he first started, are you scared? A little bit. The next year comes around. He would fall down on the ground, he wouldn't get up, and I'd look at him and said, are you scared? I'm not scared. I said, why are you faking an injury? Next season comes around, he grows up a little bit, and all of a sudden he starts carrying the team. And I was like, man, we just went to the championship and lost, but he basically put down and, put a lot forward and carried the team at times. And then this year, right before we went to Vegas, I asked Mom not to put nothing on YouTube on this kid. So the day before I leave, I go on YouTube And I start counting how many touchdowns he scored in 11 games. 40 touchdowns in 11 games. Not including in Vegas, putting up another, what, 5, 6 in Vegas?
In my opinion, this kid hasn't even reached his full potential yet. I'm seriously, you guys haven't even seen him run full speed yet. And he's a man amongst boys.
There was games that the other team would piss me off. And at practice, we'd goof around and have him kick field goals. And one day at practice, he kicked like a 55-yard field goal. And I was like, wow, what the heck? So, in the game, the other team pissed me off before the game, and I already told them. So, I was trying to rub it in their face. And I just stopped the drive at the spot. And he kicked a 42-yard field goal in the game. Most professional kickers can't kick a 42-yard field goal in a game half the time. But I had this privilege to coach this guy for, what, 4 seasons now? Watched him grow into the player he is. Gonna have him one more spring. Come on, Aaron. But we couldn't do all this without the season, to get off and jump off the season without our team moms. Come on over, Lane. Awesome for you. Thank you, everybody. Guys, thank you for all the hard work they put in.
This is our 11-0 undefeated junior midget football team. Clap it up, clap it up. We'll get a break now.
So you guys get a good break now?
Assistant coaches come up here, and all the lady cheerleaders, warrior cheerleaders come up.
In our division, all the girls worked really hard, but I could not have done it at all without any of my coach assistants, Rose and Delaney, my team manager, Jill over there. She's awesome. I love them all, and I'm grateful for all their help. Okay, so I'm just gonna start giving out trophies. Shut up. Where's Yaya? Okay, so Yaya, my loud one, I love her. She's always ready to pump it up. Here you go, honey. Thank you, honey. Very great. with her high jumps. She does very, very well, honey. Here you go. Good high jumps. Santi. Don't forget that, honey. Ronnie, I love her. She's awesome. Always has a beautiful smile on her face. Thank you, hon. Brianna. She's my most improved. I swear she learns up quickly, and I could not be more proud to